Coach, you've talked about the desire of this offense to play faster than it did last year. How's that coming along?
I think we've done a great job this fall of being a faster tempo football team. I think it's something that comes along with a knowledge of the offense, knowledge of the system, a lot more of how to than what to. And I think that's been very, very positive for us. And we are, when we really want to tempo somebody, I think it's been very good in practice. And it's great conditioning for our guys. It's great mental tests for our guys. When you can go really fast and not make a lot of mental mistakes, you know you understand the system. And that's what I've seen so far.
Coach Herman was just saying that with Vanette and Hireman, you've got two tight ends that are better than any two tight ends anyplace else in the country. How do you see those tight ends working in this year?
Well, I got to tell you, I hope a lot. And the bottom line is I think they both have great assets. They both can, on the edge block. They both have the ability to go run hard power plays, and they both have the ability to catch the ball vertically. And you saw it in the Nebraska game last year. They're really well-developed players. They do a phenomenal job with work ethic and toughness and in the classroom. And I think they're pretty good. And, time will tell how far they take themselves because I don't think we're there yet, but we certainly are going to work to get there.
Are they 1 and 1A then, Coach?
Yeah, really kind of how you look at it. I think there's a 1 and 1A, and it depends on what we're doing. Each has certain strengths that they're better than the other at, and I don't feel uncomfortable with either one going in and playing a whole game, and nor do I feel uncomfortable spotting them in the right places. So I think both of them are great kids. They got good work ethics. The team really respects them. The quarterbacks love to throw the ball near them. Those guys that got that big perimeter range that they can catch the ball and with a lot of surface area. That's kind of who they are because they're so big and long, and they've been catching the ball really well this fall.
I assume you also would be comfortable using both of them at once. I mean, especially at the NFL level.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, we certainly want to do that. We certainly want to stress some football teams and put two tight ends out there and, have to play spread football from two tight ends. And hopefully we can do a great job of that. And they're capable of playing, really every position on the field that way as far as the perimeter is concerned. So I'm really excited about their opportunities and excited to get to game day and see how well we can use them.
Coach, does that kind of follow the way the offenses have developed maybe over the last 10 years or so, the way tight ends have developed now? People just think just a big blocker, but they're far from that anymore, aren't they?
They really are. They're very, very far from that. And the thing is, too, we're concept learners here, which means concept learners. And when you teach a pass pattern, a concept out there on the field, our guys have got to know what number 1 does, what number 2 does, what number 3 does, what number 1 backside does, what number 2 does backside. They got to know the entire concept because at any moment we can plug you in to that spot formationally. So you got to know it, and you got to know it at competitive excellence, which means you got to be able to do it the right way every time. And that to me is where the hard part of coaching comes in. Is you may not take that rep, for a week, but then it's your time to run it, that play at that formation at that spot. You better know it and do it really, really well. And I think that's where experience, a year in the system, really makes a difference.